Welcome everyone. I want to go over some highlights from what's been going on in some of the city departments and kind of let you guys know some of the accomplishments. We'll just hit the highlights of what they've been doing, but I want to start off with the water department first. And they just recently bought a new vac trailer, and this vac trailer actually helps speed up the process. Anytime there's a leak, anytime they have to dig, it allows them to actually suck everything out of the hole, including water, loose dirt, and everything. Then they're able to take that dirt, dry it out, and put it back in where they need it for the next job. And that was a much needed thing. It's actually sped up their time tremendously on the last couple of jobs they've been on, so we're thankful to be able to get that and be able to help them have some nice new equipment. They also had one of their guys complete level 1 course on their water distribution, and then they also were able to repair several main line breaks. Sometimes in the summertime, especially when you have a dry season, things get really hot and dry, you do get some water breaks, and they were able to get several of those done and taken care of without much problem to any customers or anything like that. The library had a very busy summer, and they had their summer reading program, which included several hundred hours of reading that the children did and turned in. They also were able to have the Catherine Auld was her name. Dr. Catherine Auld came, and she's an ambassador with NASA, and she was able to show several images from the new Webb Space Telescope, and that was well attended, and also very neat. Some of these images coming back, if you haven't had a chance to look at them, you'll want to, because they really are looking incredible what they're seeing now. And then they also had they did a movie on Thursday, which is something new they've done, and they went ahead and bought a license to be able to show these movies for the next year off of a donation they had received. So they'll be doing that more often for kids to come be able to watch a movie, and that also had a very good attendance that they had there at the library. Under our normal admin, building enforcement code, we had 2/3 of our cemetery files all scanned, which some we've been working on for several years now, is to try to get everything scanned in so that we would have a digital copy along with our hard copies of what we have. And hard copies sometimes get lost, but at least when it's digital, when someone can log in, especially for audit, that type of stuff, it makes it very easy for them to log in and be able to pull all that stuff. We do keep it off site, and then we also have what's called a 360 backup, which allows us to keep everything constantly backed up so that we don't lose any data or anything like that. And then they were able to also take several businesses that were under residential, get all them fixed up, put in the right categories in there. Again, that's part of our working to get everything in the right place and proper order for the city, so that we know where everything's at, plus auditors and everybody else knows where everything is at. Fire was able to do a hazmat class to update their training on that. They also had 5 volunteers start EMT school. And again, that's part of our training that we've been increasing over the last several years, and it's really working out well. And we're having a lot of people significantly increase their training, especially in our first responder areas, from fire and police, and even in our areas for parks and water, and those cross training over so that several people know what to do in other departments if there's ever a need for something like that. And then also this year, the fire department won the blood drive. They won the trophy, and they're very happy about that, and we're very happy for them. And that's kind of a fun thing they do with the police. Also, the chili cook-off that happens every year in December. Kind of a fun back and forth, but the fire department did win the trophy this year, and we're very happy for them. And also we've hired 2 new officers, and one of them just finished their certification training, and she is now working and on her own around the city. And then we also have another one that was hired that is in the middle of going through the academy right now, and hopefully he will be out soon and be on the road too, and we'll be back to full staff on the police department. And then also want to let everybody know this Sunday, 9/11, we will be doing, or I think we've done this about 3 or 4 years in a row now, and that's our 9/11 Remembrance. That is, again, will be at Harp's parking lot. Get there around 8:45 in the morning if you're able to make it, and then we will start shortly after that with the Remembrance. If you haven't been yet, it's a very neat thing and a great thing to go to. Our fire department and our police department do a fantastic job. So I hope to see you there this Sunday on 9/11. Thanks, guys. Have a good week.